The first letter to the Thessalonians was the first or maybe second letter that Paul wrote in his ministry. The story of the founding of the church in Thessalonica is recorded in Acts chapter 17, and it involves riots and violence. The church was planted during Paul's second missionary journey as he preached for 3 Saturdays in the synagogue. Now, some believed, but there was also much opposition from the Jewish leaders who accused Paul and his associates of coming into Thessalonica to upset the world. And they were acting contrary to the decrees of Caesar, saying that there's another King Jesus. Paul did upset the political, the religious, and the moral structure of Thessalonica, in fact, of the entire Roman Empire. At the same time, he founded a church in this city that was characterized by people who turned from idols to serve a living and a true God. And it is to this church that he writes this brief letter, aiming to encourage them to live in light of the return of King Jesus. Jesus is coming back, and that should radically affect your life. Every chapter in this book affirms the future reality and hope of his return. Paul ends every chapter with a reminder that Jesus is coming back, and in light of that, he focuses on 3 goals. He comforts the concerned who believe that their persecution indicates that they missed the return of Jesus. He also corrects the confused about the rapture and about the second coming. And then he challenges all Christians to live holy lives and to function as good citizens and to invest into the relationship that they have within the church with one another as they await the return of Jesus Christ. There was fear in this church that they missed the return of Jesus. So he comforts them and he corrects them about the coming wrath of God, the rapture, and the second coming. Paul exhorts the Thessalonians to excel still more as they pursue holiness so that their hearts may be established without blame in holiness before our God and Father at the coming of Jesus.